Oh, what's happening? Okay. What's happening, chat? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Okay. Y'all. Y'all. Today's news cycle is nuts. Like, I I really don't understand what's going on today. I saw it and I read it, and I'm going to read the article again for you guys. I'm going to read the official article that we have from NBC News. So I'm going to see if my screen sharing is actually cooperating and acting right here before we get everything rocking and rolling, you guys, because I really want to show you guys this. We're not going to share any audio from that tab. This, you guys. So NBC News got this article, and I just read this, but man, and I saw this all over the headlines today on social media, and I just was like, wait a second, he filed a federal lawsuit. Like I knew he filed one, and then he took it back apparently. So this is him taking back the petition, and now he went full fledged and said, this is what we doing here. So this is over defamation over promotion of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. So it says Drake's legal team said UMG used its resources to elevate a dangerous and inflammatory message that was designed to assassinate Drake's character. That's a bold claim, big dog. That's bold. Let me know what you're looking at there. This is insane. This is craziness. So it says Drake is moving forward with his legal battle against his own record label and filed a federal lawsuit against it spread a false and malicious narrative when it promoted Kendrick Lamar's diss track in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. So we still have this one, and then we still have a claim in Texas as well. So that's interesting. It says both Drake and Lamar are signed to UMG, but under different divisions. Drake under Republic Records and Lamar under Interscope. The lawsuit reiterates some of the claims that Drake made in a petition filed in November against UMG when he accused the music corporation of conspiring to artificially inflate Lamar's Not Like Us on Spotify by using pay-to-play schemes, bots, and other tactics. Things that all record labels do, which is, I thought that was like standard in the music business. Not Like Us was released over the summer, and amongst the playbook, indeed, UMG has unleashed every weapon in its arsenal, including on information and belief certain practices that are financial incentives to third parties. The label also removed copyright restrictions, which allowed content creators to play the song in their videos, according to the lawsuit. Now, as a content creator, certain platforms for using Not Like Us after a certain period of time, it was like maybe the first week that song went real good. And then after that, it was like, all right, cool, copyright strike. I got one on YouTube and I got one on Instagram. Copyright strike for using Not Like Us on video. I've gotten monetization strikes. Like, they're still doing their thing, so you can't make any money off of using the song. So that's just from my perspective on that. Let's keep on reading. It says the further alleges that UMG used bots to play the song and boost its popularity. Drake, Drizzy, Big Dog. He didn't need no bots for that, bro. He did not need no bots. That song cracked the way it cracked. That song went off because we had that motherfucker on repeat, Big Dog. That's what happened. You didn't make a song that was good enough for the culture. That's what happened. Like, just as a fan, I've got the regular version of the song and I've got it chopped and screwed. So, and let's talk about that. There's a chopped and screwed remix of the whole GNX album. That hit Texas. That hit the South. It didn't just hit the West Coast and make the impact that it did. If that went to the South and got a whole chopped and screwed remix by DJ Michael 5000 Watts, creator of the Swisher House, Drake, you didn't do that, dog. I'm sorry. That's just what happened. So we're gonna keep reading. I went off on a little tangent on that one. We're gonna keep reading. It says the spokesperson for Universal Music Group said the allegations are untrue, and Drake's claims that it would try to hurt his reputation are illogical. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success. The statement read. The suit also says that the false allegation consequences for Drake. On May 7th, an armed group of assailants drove to Drake's Toronto home, and at least one gunman allegedly opened fire, wounding a security guard, according to the lawsuit here. The next day, a different intruder allegedly used his bare hands to dig a hole under this man's home security fence, and the guards at the property caught the trespasser, the suit says. Another break-in attempt happened at the home on May 9th, according to the lawsuit as well. In the 2 decades leading up to May of 2024, although Drake was constantly in public eye, nothing remotely like these events had ever happened to him or his family. But these events were not coincidental, the lawsuit says. They immediately followed and were proximately caused by UMG's actions leading up to and on May 4th, 2024. Okay, so he's trying to say that Not Like Us brought physical harm to him and his family and his home. Okay, let's keep reading. Drake tried to resolve things with UMG privately, the suit says. The company refused to do anything to help and said he would face humiliation if he sought legal action. This is getting kind of sticky over here. The suit says that UMG promoted the song because the label knew that the more it was streamed and played, the more money UMG and executives would make. The company also knew that Drake's contract was nearing the end and extending it would be costly, the suit says. By devaluing Drake's music and brand, UMG would gain leverage to force Drake to sign a new deal on terms more favorable to UMG, it states. I mean, well, I'm not with the whole devaluing thing, but let's just say it like this. If you not popping anymore, you can't request what you once did. That's just like real spill. If you're not, number one no more, why would I give you the same type of money? But it didn't take bots to get there. Like, this is what I don't understand. In the music industry, we all know that these bots and streaming platforms and streaming farms and all this other stuff like this are are used to promote music. So I want to know why Drake still insists on shooting himself in the foot over this. Now, I understand it. Nobody in the world wants to be called a PDF file. I totally get that. Getting called a PDF file is like one of the worst things you can do. It's a PDF file and the R word. If you accuse a man of any one of them two things, you're pretty much doomed. So I get it. But with Kendrick having the Super Bowl spot already, and I think that's why GNX was released, because we're not going to play Not Like Us. We're going to play Squabble Up. Hey Now, Say Now. You know, I think there was a strategic move in the way this was played on why Not Like Us is a floating single and GNX is an album, and we still have Kendrick Lamar holding a Super Bowl spot. So that's just my thing on it, but we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. UMG spokesperson said in this statement that Drake has intentionally and successfully used the label to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists. Ooh, okay, let's bring up the Pusha T beef. Okay, that's what we doing here. The label accused Drake of weaponizing the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and to seek damages from UMG for distributing that artist's music. I mean, yeah, that you can't stop freedom of speech, Drake. You can't do that. So, I mean, the label accusing you of weaponizing the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression, you're trying to shut them up, and that's not legal. So, keeping it rocking, we have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. UMG spokesperson said at the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artist who may directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song. According to the lawsuit, Drake now fears for the safety of himself and his family and had to pull out his son of his elementary school due to safety concerns. The rapper has also suffered financial harm, the suit says. Drake makes it clear in the lawsuit that he is not going after Lamar. His legal team at Wilkie Farr and Gallagher LLP said the rapper's suit is intended to hold UMG accountable for knowingly promoting false and defamatory allegations against him. So this is purely against UMG, nothing against Kendrick, which I find interesting. Why are you suing a label that houses both of y'all, even if it's under different divisions? Why would you do that? I'm curious. Keeping it rocking. Last part of this says UMG wants the public to believe that this is a fight between rappers, but this lawsuit is not brought against Kendrick Lamar. They said this lawsuit reveals the human and business consequences to UMG's elevation of profits over the safety and well-being of its artists and shines a light on the manipulation of artists and the public for corporate gain. Now, I do understand this. I understand this. If now you're going to become a martyr, Drake, and you're going to shoot yourself in the foot to do this, but because you got called the PDF file and the song went as crazy as it did, I get that you mad, but I don't think that UMG promoted the song like you think they did. I honestly think you just got outplayed, bro. At the end of the day, you just got spanked. Not like us went crazy. Like I said earlier, there's an official Chopped and Screwed remix. There's the regular album that's still going crazy. How many? If we do the math, right? Let me see. How many songs? From GNX are on Billboard. Now, I'm just going to do some research here. Let's knock this out. Y'all. See, Drake, this is where you messed up. All 12 songs from Kendrick Lamar's GNX album debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The songs occupied the entire top 5 spots on the chart simultaneously. One, we got Squabble Up. Number 2, TV Off with Lefty Gunplay. Number 3, Luther. Number 4, Whacked Out Murals. Number 5, Hey Now with Doty. What? And then all 12 songs? Now, not just one song. All 12 songs. All 12 are on this list. Drake, I don't think you've ever done that in the heat of a rap battle. I don't think you ever, like in the Pusha T battle, you didn't even get that. And I think during that battle you released an album. I mean, damn. GNX debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Top 200. Big dog, what are we doing? Bro, this Fed case that you putting out on UMG, I think is going to backfire. I think this thing is going to backfire super tough. And I think this is just a total bad move for you, bro. Like keeping it totally 100. I think this is a super bad move. I don't see this going the right way. I honestly don't. I don't see this going. I think you only catch a sound scan number. I think you're going to catch I think when they do the analytics and they see the numbers, and because you're taking them to court. So they're going to have to provide all this information. Spotify, UMG, you're going to get YouTube numbers. You're going to get Apple Music numbers. You're going to have all these numbers about all this music that's streaming.